Get that proto belt in so you can just annihilate people. And the final pick here, and the support role is just going to be Nami going over to Core JJ.
Second game of a top lane matchup. Usually we'll go W Max first to push on a budget as mid lane.
Yeah, Ian gets stunned up. Haru comes in, but immediately gets locked down by the parallel convergence. Flashes in, goes in with that resonating strike. And now Haru way too far forward, gets taken out. Ian comes up with the solo.
First, the old AP Gragas way.
He's looking to go pretty aggressive here. He's got the triple Dorn's ring. Well, gang coming out into the bottom lane.
Beyond.
Gonna get locked up here. Polymorph coming through on the Haru. Takes a lot of damage from the end of the line. He's gonna get taken out immediately. As Beyond finds the kill. They're able to answer one back onto Max. Maha barely limps away with his life. But now he's just gonna go ahead and proxy out this wave. So there's nothing they can do. Meanwhile, on the bottom side of the map, actually, an engagement comes through as Haru helps pick up a kill here for Ruler as they take down Maha. Max does make it out with his life. But now they can put some pressure down onto that turret. Beyond's wrapping around. Trying to
have teleport advantage as well. First brick will be a big advantage to Samsung.
See Beyond coming through. Will have decent wave clear with the end of the line. Go ahead, toss that one out. Meanwhile, Cube maybe going to get solo killed up top here. ADD flash body slam comes through. Takes him out. Impressive to say to innovate ADD this time around. The one pioneering the way with this Gragas. Maha, though, taking quite a bit of damage. You can see Ruler starting to play very boldly. Maha is already low. Haru and Crown now arriving. They kick him into the wall. Wild Growth comes through. The tidal wave won't connect, but it doesn't matter. Crown has the unleashed power.
Could be a big stun.
Get out with their lives. Proto belt forward. Ian spreads a little bit of damage in, but takes a lot in return. Could snap back in, but he'd be in the middle of four members of Samsung.
Or he could teleport too, but they get the objective and they get out. Low mana bars on Ruler and Crown, so Samsung happy they weren't forced to fight any sort of fight, but now they're also low mana around a turret.
Parallel convergence coming in. Ian's going to get the shield TP thrown down by Cube. Turret taking a lot of damage, but he should still arrive in time, and he does. Collateral damage tossed out by Beyond, but doesn't really connect onto anything, and now Haru's chasing in, comes up with the kill as he takes down the Graves. Stretchline comes in, barely clips Maha, but still gets him. Sonic Wave goes in, but Crown able to finish it off before the second. Haru trying to pressure Beyond out of the jungle, away from this turret. Pretty crucial wave clear on the side of MVP. Max going low. Ruler going to jump forward. Comes up with the kill with the arcane shift, but now has to get out of there, but actually can't do it. Maha finishes him off as he flashes away. Whereas the arcane shift comes through. Ian getting popped pretty low, but the unleashed power, but this is not enough there from Crown to finalize the kill. Well, and with that Infernal Drake coming in 8 seconds, Samsung want as much pressure as they could possibly get.
Cask again.
Throwing out the cast, just knocks away Core JJ and Haru. Turret still goes down, but now Ian comes over the wall. Proto belt in. As Ruler goes low, gets the shield coming through, trying to keep himself alive. He's getting chunked out. Collateral damage takes him low, but Crown is able to finish off Maha. Now Haru going in, kicks back Beyond as he gets stunned by Crown, who comes up with a double kill. Can he find more? The answer is going to be yes. Triple kill on the board for the Syndra, and that is going to be a guaranteed.
On the Sightstone left, monitors are small, so I can't see if Max has any wards available.
Look like it. Ian gonna get locked up. Can they finish him off in time? No, he's gonna snap that big damage in onto Ruler. He jumps over the wall, but it doesn't matter. Ruler still has the damage. Go ahead and finish off that Echo. Shot barrage coming through, chunking out Maha, getting through that shield offered up by the Lulu. Big pop up on the depth charge here onto Beyond. Cube still just tanking up in the front line, lands the dredge line, comes up with the kill. 3 already over to Samsung, not losing a single member. And now they will go ahead, turn
Minions in top lane.
Getting exacerbated for them here. Crown barely going to avoid getting locked down by that parallel convergence. Still gets popped. Yeah, Beyond finishing him off with the collateral damage. Way too far forward, not respecting MVP. Back, just exchanging a bit of damage here. Consider this fall down to about half HP.
ADD kind of just throw out a party cast for no reason. That's down now.
Didn't get much. Dredgeline comes through onto ADD. Ian gets jumped on, locked down, and he falls. Kill picked up, goes over to Ruler. Max trying to juke out as best as he can, but there's nothing he can do to avoid that arcane shift as Ruler picks up the double kill. ADD on the backside of the fight, probably going to be losing this Guardian Angel. Flashes over the wall, might actually take himself out to safety right at the end here. But the rest of Samsung are going hard in the paint as they go inside the base. The unofficial triple kill going over to the Ezreal. Samsung, 50 seconds on Beyond, 30 on Ian. Do they just go for a victory right here?
Seems very likely. Maha lived, but like I said, doesn't have the damage to take anyone down, and now it's turned on.
There we go. Unleashed power comes through. Guardian Angel gets popped. The wave moving up in mid. Samsung just biding their time, taking out this Cogmaw. Cathy and Surprise is going to get a little bit of damage in, a smattering of it. In onto Haru.
You want to keep the Guardian Angel up on Haru, so use the heal from Ruler.
Yeah, just try to buy as much time and as insurance as they possibly can as they turn in onto these Nexus turrets. First one falls, second one's going to follow suit. It's just ADD and Max against the world. And you have to say the game will be going over to Samsung. A bit hard fought, actually. Well, return of Ian coming through. He's going to get popped immediately, though. Gets taken down by Crown, and there we go. The Nexus will fall. 36.5 minutes on the clock. Samsung win game 1.
I felt like Samsung played that mid-game really, really well. Big vision advantage. The Baron dance that was performed by Samsung was on a different level to a lot of teams, and certainly on a different level to MVP, who have struggled to pull off convincing Baron takes over the course of spring season. And I did say the last time we saw them, Baron would be their undoing in one way or the other. Lost their last series and were outclassed around Baron in game 1 as well. MVP tried a lot of things at once, kind of been their MO recently. Not first career game on Twisted Fate, certainly first game of the season. Only mid laner other than Mickey, who has played the Twisted Fate in Korea in 20.
Mission gonna find Beyond here in the river, but
they want this
flash
really
forward,
badly.
the gold card comes through from Ian. They might just have the damage to lock him down. W to try to cleanse off. Trying to zip his way out of here. A couple more hits will do it. There we go. First blood goes over to Ian.
Ian gets double buff as well. Neither had timed out. Will be the Blood Razor enchant coming through from Beyond. It's very much the standard Kindred pickup.
Hello.
Ambition's invading with no flash. That's
yeah, with no vision either, but Crown's actually here to back him up. Seismic Shove comes through, and Beyond's just going to get taken out. Good roam up. Didn't see him on the mini-map. And Crown behind coming through. Weaver's Wall coming down. Crown going to jump over the other side. Gets the cleanse off there on that gold card. Beyond going low. They're able to pop him right as ADD comes in off that Stand United. Now he's going to have to Shadow Dash his way out to safety. We'll be able to
with them for our international viewers.
I like when I tell people that I'm from New Jersey, and they're like, oh, you don't have the accent. What accent? I'm like, you know, like Jersey Shore?
I'm sure you can if I ask you to.
Even then, it'd probably just sound like a...
Can you sound Jersey? Can you say Jersey the way they say Jersey?
Jersey?
Yeah.
New Jersey? Crown, though. Shoving in on the Ian. One more hit'll do it. Flash away, but he's got a Weaver's Wall right his way in.
No. Yes.
Oh, that was a pretty bold Stand United there from ADD, trying to keep him alive.
Now, you really don't want to be using Stand United this early for saving. It's much better as a vessel or a taxi to go in. And speaking of coming in.
Yeah, it's going to be Destiny coming down from Ian. Locks up. Ruler should have the kill to help the calling, and they do. Wild Growth thrown down onto core JJ, but he gets taken out. 2 kills. Very swiftly picked up here by MVP as they try to look for that first brick. Around from the backside. Couple more hits on the turn. Would take it out. Ambition's jumping in. Really deep teleporting in underneath the TP. Comes in from ADD. Crown trying to take out Beyond, but he's got the Lamb's Respite to keep himself alive, at least for the moment. Jumps off it, gets that very slight heal, but ADD is getting duoed at the same time as Crown just keeps all remaining 4 members of MVP busy. Comes up with 1 kill, 2 will go down in the end. 2 kills for Samsung off the backside of the first brick, and now there might be Ian coming in from behind. Can he get a good enough angle here? Wow. United coming through. He's going to try to sprint in, get close enough. ADD now arrives, locks down Crown, who might just get popped immediately, and he does. ADD comes up with a kill, but several members of the MVP still going low. The Shen falls. Beyond the backside of the fight here still has the Lamb's fight ready to throw down, but MVP instead might be, yes, Stand United and TP are available from ADD, but because of his because of the ward placement, he's definitely going to have to use the Stand United. See, Beyond is coming in, going to be looking for the steal. Can't find it though. Ambition able to smite this one away. Beyond inside the pit, going to get popped up here. As they do take him out, the Lamb's Respite won't even come down, and Crown is just helping Cuvee zone the rest of MVP back. Flashes over the wall, actually does find a kill onto Maha as Ruler falls. But Ian will pay for that one with his own life. A double kill off screen coming through for Crown. 4 members dead. It's just, that sounds like a pretty poor plan. That's your last ditch effort. Destiny coming out. It's going to be the Stand United coming through as well, but they're really only able to find poor JJ. But
Crown.
Pate's call comes through, keeping him alive. Ian tries to make it onto that Lamb's Respite, but just cannot do it in time. Gets pooped right back off, and he goes down. Max will get caught out for the double kill. As Crown rips through him with a threaded volley.
Competitive with where this game is at in game 2. They'll turn on to the Baron. It's Blade the Ruin King and also Leandri's. So current HP everywhere means that everyone's a Baron buff team.
Yeah.
Samsung wears that Baron buff, and
Hunt coming through, calling thrown down. It'll be the tidal wave out from Max as well. Twist advance forward, they lock down ADD. Emshin coming through with Lambs for Spite on top, just trying to pop him up as much as possible. Maha getting seismic shoves, he goes low, pops the heal to try to stay alive, but at Samsung, they might just try to finish this one right here on this push. 27 minutes on the clock, Redemption coming down, popping Cube back up, making him relatively healthy. Seismic shove connecting in onto Ian. As the Stand United comes through, trying to keep that Twisted Fate healthy as possibly can be. Right now, final Nexus turret, just about at half HP. They're waiting for the wave to crash. Comes in, Baron Empowered Minions, gonna help them take this one up. Shadow Dash coming in, locks up Cube only, and that's ADD paying with that for his life immediately. This crowd finds yet another kill, 13-5, 28 minutes, not even on the clock, and Samsung come up with a very swift 2-0 victory. They will lock themselves into second place.
I mean, they have been so decisive in our second round robin, Achilleos. They are the only team winning 2-0 with any regularity. And that is why they find themselves now confirmed second, confirmed waiting to the semi-final. They will play on the 15th of April against the winner of the third versus wildcard match. That will be the match played at the Gangnam Stadium. So Samsung, what a story for them.